Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I've got the Parkside 4-volt cordless rod screwdriver. I'm not sure why it's called a cordless rod. I'm assuming it's because it's straight. They do another one which is like a trigger, like a gun shape. Maybe that's the difference. It has a lithium-ion battery, 1.5 Ah. No load rotation speed is 360 RPM. Maximum torque of 5 Newton meters. And it comes with quite a few bits there, long bits, short bits, charger by the looks of it. Let's see what else. It's made by OIM. Doesn't say which country it's made in. It says OIM Germany. Imported for GB market by Lidl. Let's have a look at the back. Cordless rod screwdriver with battery without power adapter. Powerful cordless screwdriver with 5 torque levels with an integrated battery management system, control of charging cycles with regard to speed, thermal management or overcharging, magnetic hexagonal bit holder, battery charge indicator, can be used while charging, ergonomic handle with soft grip, in a practical storage case. The battery is a 4-volt lithium-ion. No load rotation, 360 as I said, maximum torque 5 Newton meters. So included accessories, you get 24 screwdriver bits, 1 bit holder, 1 USB-C charging cable, power adapter not included, it says. So in the included accessories, a power adapter is not included. So it looks like you've got PH, PZ, T and slots, range of different sizes there. You can pause it if you want to have a look. Okay, so let's open it up. I haven't looked at this yet, so we're in it together. Looks like it has a small cable tie on there, which I didn't realise it would have, so let's get rid of that. Okay. So 2 tabs on the front to lift it up. It's a very deep box. Why is it so deep? I don't know. And there we have the screwdriver. Got plenty of rubber on it, feels nice. This must be the torque setting, yep, up to maximum. It's a little bit stiff, but I'm sure it'll probably bed in after a while. Feels nice, got a decent weight to it, probably most of that is battery. It says much the same on the back there, 4-volt lithium-ion. Yeah, all the information's on there if you want to have a read of it. Forward and reverse. Forward and reverse. That's it, not really much to it. You can't open it up or anything, it's just on, off, and then screwdriver or not. So yep, I can't stop it anyway on any of those settings, so it seems powerful enough. In the box we've got the USB to USB-C charger, and we've got a range of bits. I assumed these will just fit straight in. Is it magnetic? Yes, it is magnetic. Not very strong magnet, but it does, you can just feel it on the last minute just sucking it in. So nice easy operation. That fits well. You've got quite a few bits there, you've got bits there. These look, so these are the same, it's just that they're longer. So that's a T40, that's a T30. Right. So the long ones, what have we got there? 5.5 chrome vanadium by the looks of it. So there's no short slotted ones, there's only actually one slotted screwdriver. Thought you'd probably have at least two of those. I'd expect at least two slotted ones. These are all just Phillips and the Torx type. And then you've got a bit holder, which you can use on that if you want it a bit longer. I mean, they seem okay. They're not the best made products, but they're not the worst. And I've seen some shockers this week. I can tell you've got a video coming up, and it's fit for the bin, the toolkit. So let's have a look under the foam. Quite a thick foam. I'm assuming that no, there's nothing under there other than the world's biggest manual. That is a very thick manual for such a simple screwdriver. Yeah, not much to it. Looks like it shows a picture of the charger there, but there isn't a charger. So just a USB, so you can probably use your phone if it's the right rating. Yep, just one slotted bit, and then you've got PZ 2-3 short, 2 long. Yeah, so it's just a mixture of PZ, PH and T's, but short and long. 25mm, 50mm torque bits, same, but there's just one 50mm slotted bits. I do have a lot of slotted bits anyway, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. So it says there, number 8, charger. So charger is not included. The charger is available via telephone. So I don't know. Maybe you ring up and they send you one, or you can buy one. I don't know. It says only use the following charger. It's a little bit confusing, but it says use only the following charger to charge the product. So you just have to make sure whatever you're charging it with is compatible. And then again it says at the bottom, the charger is not included. Charger is available via telephone. Recommended temperature, blah blah blah, warnings, personal safety. There's a lot of bump in there. And then you've got the battery LEDs when charging. So it looks like it lights up differently when it's charging. Not sure where. Oh, the light's at the end, just on bottom of the on-off switch. Sorry, directional switch. And yeah, so you'd have a read through that. It tells you how to tighten a screw and how to loosen a screw, because you know you wouldn't know otherwise. And then you've got all the legal bump, and the rest of it is in different languages. That does have a lock in the middle. If you it's not very precise, but if you go into the middle there, it locks. There's like almost 3. It's the one that's the most positive. That's the lock, and it looks like, yeah. So when it's on lock and you press the on button, the light comes on, and it comes on when it's running as well. So that there is lock, but it also tells you what charge it is as well. So green is okay. So it does come with some charge in it. I can't believe how deep this case is for the size of it. It's huge. I suppose you could put other things in under there, screws, more bits. I suppose you could put bits in all these little compartments. You could probably, if you cut a notch in this side here or that one, you could get that in to sit in there as well. But I imagine it's for the world's biggest instruction book, and then you can put other bits and pieces in there, screws and so on. That foam's pretty thick. It just sits on top of there. It's not a bad setup. It's okay. I'd probably leave the charger underneath the tray if it was me, but let's pop it back in there. Oh, so it's okay. I like it. It's all right. I'll give it a go in the next few days. I'll try and find something to screw together. But no, it seems okay. Seems solid enough. Fairly quiet. Quite responsive. I'll have a read through the book and see. I'm assuming this is just the torque setting because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should assume that's what it is. But I'll double check that. Like I said, these could be slightly better quality, but it's £12.99. What do you really want for £12.99? If it saves you a little bit of wrist action, then yeah, go for it. These could do being better quality as well, but they don't look too bad. So there it is, the Parkside 4-volt electric rod screwdriver. It's called Cordless Rod Screwdriver. I'm assuming it's because it's straight and not bent like the other one. The case looks like it's stackable, yeah, with other cases of a similar size. So it could do being in a smaller case. I mean, it is quite chunky. If that was in my toolbox, it's going to take up a lot of room, so probably not bother. But there you go. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, then like and subscribe. Let's share the channel far and wide. The more people that subscribe, the more chance I'll start doing tool giveaways. I've got quite a stack of tools at the side here. Some haven't been reviewed yet, some have, so I'll more than likely be giving a lot of them away once we get the subscribers up to a decent amount. Thank you very much.